but nobody talks about the little things that make a difference when you're trying to make content that can really deter you from making content if you don't implement these things. And so we're going to talk about them. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Take it slow, take it slow, take it slow. No. Let's talk about the things I've learned so far as an aspiring content creator. I've been trying to make content for probably about a month now, and these are like the little nuances that I've learned and picked up on that I feel like nobody really discusses. Everybody talks about what camera you need to buy, what accessories, how to edit, how to get people, and those are very important, but nobody talks about the little things that make a difference when you're trying to make content that can really deter you from making content if you don't implement these things. And so we're going to talk about them. I got like 7 different things, and they're not groundbreaking. I'm not gonna say anything where you're like, whoa, but you might be like, ooh. You might say, ah. So the first one is doing a test film. So that's pretty much setting up your camera, putting on your lights, and making like a 30-second to a minute video in the environment that you're going to make content in, and watching it back to make sure that your lighting is good, that you're in the frame, you like what your background looks like, and all of the things. And I know you're gonna say, Rayani, I can see that I have a viewfinder. No, baby, don't trust it. Don't trust it. Watch that film back, because that will save you from having to refilm your whole video over. I know, because it's happened to me, where I look in the viewfinder cute. I'm cute in this viewfinder, okay? But maybe the lighting is not as good as I thought it was. Maybe there's something in the background I didn't notice. It doesn't mean that your tester video has to be wasteful. It can be just I'm not looking at the camera, and I'm working on that. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder because I'm so cute. It doesn't have to be wasteful content. You can make a 30-second to a minute video of an introduction or something that you can still use, so if you like it, you don't have to refilm it. But if you don't, you know what you don't like, and you can adjust accordingly. And you want to do this each time you make changes to your environment. And I say this from experience, because I have filmed a whole bunch of videos where I was just like, oh, it looked good from the little viewfinder, and I was unhappy and I was pissed. And that can just be very discouraging when you especially are trying to be a content creator. It can get very frustrating because you probably already don't have the time. You're probably working your full-time job. And so you don't have time. I don't have the time to film a 20-minute video twice. And maybe you do, but I don't. And so I have learned, test it. Ever since, I've been having a great time. Okay, next one. Watching your film back before you start making edits. So this is where you decide what's worth keeping and what needs to be deleted. Oftentimes, a couple of times I have gone through my film and I've started editing and making things come out the screen, putting words here or there, and then I'll watch it further down and realize I've done the same scene twice and I like the second one better, and so I've wasted time editing the first attempt when I'm gonna use the second one anyway. So yeah, before you start getting in there and adding words and animations, watch all of your film, chop it down, delete whatever you're not gonna use, and that will save you immense time. I edited a video for 3 days and it shouldn't have taken that long. Right. Next one. Like I said, these are all kind of obvious. More content is better than not enough. So if you are a foodie, even clothes, whatever you are filming, film it multiple times, film it from different angles, even if it seems repetitive, even if you feel like you got the shot the first time, film it again. if you see my face right now. Oftentimes I'm like, oh girl, I got the shot, like don't worry about it, we can come on. When I'm filming food, say I'm eating at a restaurant and I'm filming my plate one good time, I'm not gonna go back to that restaurant to reshoot that film. It's not happening, not anytime soon. And so while you are in the moment, you might as well get as much content as you can. If you don't use it, that's fine. That's okay. But what's gonna piss you off is while you're trying to upload your content and you realize you don't like this angle, you don't like the lighting, you should have did a zoom. Do it all and worry about the rest later. Okay. What else we could talk about? I'm sorry. I'm getting used to the camera thing. I think I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better with talking to you guys as if y'all were in my house versus like, hi guys, my name, like, I'm getting used to it. The next tip is for those who are like really into transitions and special effects and animations, things popping on the screen. If you are trying to do that type of content and you are a beginner, try doing those transitions with less talking as possible. Or if you're going to talk, make sure that the transition is either in the beginning or end of what you're saying, if that makes sense. As somebody who was just learning how to edit, I'll try to like make my phone just like appear in my hand or something while I'm talking. And it's so hard to line up the words perfectly so it looks seamless. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. Stop talking. We're learning, and let's not give ourselves more work than we have to. So I feel like that's self-explanatory. If you keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Yes, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't talk. Film your transition. Do a cute little pose. Call it a day. When we get better, we can talk and all of the things, and we'll learn how to do that. Not right now. Not the time or place. Read the room. Okay? Oh my gosh. This one is so obvious, but it's just not something I thought about because I don't make content. If you are making content for different platforms, you need to be aware of the ratio difference when filming. And so right now I'm filming this video for YouTube. I'm going to have to film this again for TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and I'm going to have to film it vertically. I can't just take this video and rotate it. I'm going to be sideways. So yeah, don't think you're going to make a YouTube video like this and then cut it down into shorts so you can post it on TikTok. It's not going to work. What you're going to have to do, even with this video, what I'm going to do is watch it back. I'm going to shorten up some key points, and I'm going to have to film this again in a longer ratio. And if you're still confused by that, let me see how I can talk it through. So YouTube, I'm filming, we are watching this on a computer, on a TV, it's wide frame. TikTok is very narrow, it's made for phones, different devices, keep that in mind. So yeah, like, if you don't got that, I think that was pretty straightforward. Now put the ratios at the top of the screen of what you should film, what ratio you should use when you're filming for what platform. Maybe like in a box right here. But yeah, that has also pissed me off, thinking I'm like really doing the thing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna film this 20-minute video for YouTube, and then I'm gonna use the 20-minute video and I'm gonna use it on TikTok. Embarrassing. There's actually a video on my page. I did it anyway. I'm not proud of it, but I did upload a ratio for TikTok on YouTube, and like you can do it. It just doesn't look professional. It doesn't look clean. So yeah, word of advice from me to you. Next tip, split your longer videos into parts. I am still struggling with this because I think I need to be mindful while I'm filming when I'm going to decide when is the end of part 1 to part 2. So yeah, I haven't really gotten that down, but I will say, for example, if you're filming content on your hair and you film the wash, you film the blow dry, you did a twist out or whatever you did, and then you took it out, break that video up. When you edit that video, split that video into one being your wash and go process, your wash day process. Okay, that's one video. Second video could be you doing your braid out, like what products you use, you actually putting the braids in your head. Okay, split that. That's your second video. And then your last video could be you taking the braids out and doing a final reveal. You can film that all in one day, but split that video up into 3 different videos. So you don't have to, you got 3 videos right there, one day of filming, bop, 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 bop. I guess that's what the girlies call that. I don't think that's batch filming. Yeah, you have 3 days worth of content from one shooting session. And then you create curiosity. So people are going to want to follow you because they're waiting for you to do part 2. They want to see part 2, part 3. What is it going to look like? So you get a little bit of engagement. Take a shot for every time I say Are you tipsy? Are you having a good time? Film your longer content first. Asterisk, because do what works for you, obviously. In this example, how do I say this? Film, if you're making multiple videos about the same thing, film the longer version first. For example, I'm going to make this into a TikTok and an Instagram shorts. Same tips. I'm going to watch this back, take away, do like my key takeaways, and make it shorter. But using my longer form content, I can figure out what I talked about, like what I rambled on, what could be left out, what stay. I can get all of that from my content, so when I make the shorter one, it's a lot quicker. I'm not wondering what I'm going to talk about. We've already done it. We are just making it shorter. This one, the girlies do talk about this one all the time. Batch filming, which is when you have a specific day to film a bunch of content. Yes, I haven't mastered it yet. I'm still learning how to plan my content out. I think I need to dedicate a film day and not just say this week my film day gonna be on Monday, next week it's gonna be on. I need a consistent day where I know I'm gonna film. But batch filming, especially if you're somebody who you want to make content but you hate being on camera, like right now, did I say that a lot? I am currently getting used to being on camera. I for the 28 years of me, I want to say about 20 of them, I hated being on camera. And so that is my own personal battle I'm working through. Here nor there, if you do not want to be on camera every single day, you don't have to be. Pick one day, pick 3 to 4 different videos you want to film them all back to back to back, upload them, you're done. Now all you gotta do is edit. You don't have to see that camera for another week or 2, depending on how much you get done. So yeah, y'all, that's what I've learned so far. These are the little nuances that I've picked up on while I've been trying to become a content creator. If these were helpful, please let me know. Or if you're gonna say, honestly, let me know anything, because I also have to work on my engagement. I don't know how to get the girlies to engage. I don't. But I'm still learning, so give me grace. Like this video. Or maybe like, share, subscribe, do all of the things. I appreciate you guys. I call you guys my Roly Polies. I'm trying to also figure out how to incorporate that in there. But you guys, because my at name is, it's really R Holly, but everybody says Roly, so I call you guys my Roly Polies. Is it cute? You like that? So yeah, for all the aspiring content creators, I hope I can create a safe space for us to just learn together. Let me know if any of these were helpful. And if you have your own tips that you've picked up along the way, please let me know. Help me help you, help me help you, help us. And let's be we. That was deep. Bye, guys.